by it, so there was no sign that anyone broke in. I mean, the door was locked when everyone got here. I mean, we just don't know where she is.
What about in the parking lot area? I know they've been doing a lot of, I think that's where they have recovered the body or whatever they recovered from there.
Body?
Had you seen anything there? Had you seen anything there? I mean, we don't know if this is the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they took out a body there earlier. We don't know if it's the same person or not. That's why we're trying to ask people if they know who lived there. Are you okay?
Okay, I'll be very brief. So in this case, we have Stephen McDaniels and then the Laura Gibbons girl. Okay, both of them both of them were law students, and they lived together in the same apartment complex. From what I'm gathering from the comment section, this dude was very obsessed with her, going to her apartment. He would go into her apartment and things like that. It's really disturbing. Really, really, really weird. Anyways, if you were watching that interview just now, look at his face as soon as they say they found the body. You saw how he was trying to play it off at first and make it seem like he wasn't the one who did it, just trying to be just super nice, soft-spoken, all that. And then you immediately see the shift in his face when they say, oh, so the body was discovered. And then they're and then the news reporter is yeah, we're just trying to figure out who knows anything. And his whole demeanor changes. He gets very quiet and eerie. His eyes get big. Okay, basically what I'm trying to say is, y'all, if you are paying attention, you can see how his emotion, his whole demeanor just changes. It's like his face flushes, and he cannot believe it because he's oh shoot, okay, so I might get caught. Something may go down. Something's gonna go down, and it's and I know some people are well, maybe he was just shocked that. You know, some people do have shock, and that doesn't mean they actually killed anyone. But I'm sorry, in this case, when the way he looked, it screamed guilty. To the pausing, even when the lady tried to she kept asking him questions, you guys, and his face completely frozen. Just look at that. What the hell? That dude was a damn psycho. Okay, and a few days later, they ended up tracking his ass down and convicting him for murder. So, yeah, this just goes to show you that when you're looking at people and you're talking about different things, doesn't matter who it is, they probably might not be a killer or anything, but you have to pay attention to certain things people, subtle things people do. Their eyes, facial expression, facial muscls. You have to look at those things, y'all. It will tell so much about a person, and people will tell on themselves based on how they are, their demeanor. You know yourself more than anyone. You know you know what makes you tick, what make you nervous. It's all in the facial expressions and body language. So yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. I guess this is gonna be a long video. Oh well. So I'm not saying I profiled the dude. I guess in criminology, I guess it's profiling in a way where you look at someone and see certain things about them and oh, okay, this is what this person is, whatever. This is something completely different. It has nothing to do with this story. But it was years ago, y'all. So my little brother, we were at this gym. Anybody who stayed in the PG area, y'all would ever go to that Temple Hills Rec that would be down the street? I think it was either off Temple Hills Road or Henderson Road. It was near that area. Anyways, I was there. We were all there playing basketball, obviously. My little brother left his bag unattended. I mean, we all did. And a kid came by and stole the phone out of his bag, because when we all got up and got ready to leave, he didn't have his phone. His phone was missing, y'all. So phone missing, and we're like, okay, who fucking did it? You know, we're looking around. Obviously, no one's gonna fess up and be like, hey, I stole it. Like, that's not going to happen. So we gather our stuff up, y'all, and we go in the car, and one of the kids needed a ride home, right? So we're like, okay, cool. He gets in, we all pile into the truck. My dad was driving a truck at the time, so we all, what the hell is this car doing? Okay, we all pile into the truck, right? So we get in there. I'm sitting on the side of the kid. My little brother is sitting on the other side, and I think my older brother sat up front, because sometimes you know we would fight over the front seat, whatever. That's an extra detail. Anyways, I'm looking at this kid's demeanor, y'all, and I'm looking at him, and it's like, it's screaming. It's just the way he was looking. And we're all talking about, I wonder who stole the phone. We're all trying to figure out, dang, so where could the phone be? And all this stuff. But, you know, my dad, you know, tech savvy, all that stuff. And little brother tech savvy. We know how to find a phone, y'all. You can track a phone. But, mind you, just pay attention to this. So the little boy's sitting across from me. I'm just looking at him and his demeanor and how he's acting. I'm like, bro, something off about this little boy. And it's like, something in my brain is telling me, I think he stole it. And y'all, I'm thinking that. I'm just, because the way he's looking and he looks nervous, the way he was like sitting and he was all quiet and stuff, I'm like, I think he stole the phone. And I said it in my head, but I didn't want to say nothing because I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to accuse him of something that he didn't do. You know, there's no proof yet. But listen, y'all, I think, so we drop that kid off, right? We all go home. We go home, like, and my dad's like, it's okay, we're just gonna look it up, we're gonna search up the location, because you can track this phone. I think at the time my little brother had one of the old Androids, right? And then guess what? So my dad and my little brother, they get in the car. I guess they went, or him and my older brother, they all went to, you know, track the phone down, because they have the location now, they found it. So they go track it to this address, right? They knock on the door, because it's a house. So it's like they knock on the door, and guess who's at the door, y'all? The kid that we gave a ride home. It was the kid we gave a ride home for. And then we see the mother there. And we're like, oh, would you look at this? So it was him all along. And in my brain, I remember my dad came back home, and I think they told me, he was like, yeah, it was the dude we gave a ride home. And I was like, are you serious? So in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I was right. I had a feeling it was him, y'all. And it ended up being him. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. I was like, I can't believe I predicted that. Like, I was like so pressed. But yeah, y'all, that's why it's good to pay attention to body language and pay attention to certain social cues, things, mannerisms. It's like, you really can, like, you can see people, man, and you can kind of dictate what they do, how they operate, just off of an interaction and what they give you. Like, yeah, that was crazy. I was so pressed, y'all. I'm gonna pat on the back. Okay, I'm done. Y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'm gonna chop this up because it's gonna be long. But yeah.